How's everyone doing?
We are here with a little bit of a different type of video today, as you can probably tell by the title. We just kind of thought about doing a little bit more of a personal vlog.
Like a conversation, kind of.
Yeah. So basically just about kind of why we started YouTubing and, you know, what it means to us and
what inspired us to actually do it.
I guess we've been wanting to do YouTube for a while now. We kind of, when I first got here, I kind of started watching a lot of pregnancy vlogs and birthing vlogs, and I kind of thought it was cool. I kind of just kept following different people, and I'm sorry, I have a mint in my mouth. But anyway, make a long story short, we just decided like yeah, one day we'll try to do it. You know, it sounds like a lot of fun. A lot of our family is out of town, and we thought it would be cool to shoot videos every day so that they could follow us and see us and different stuff like that. And we took a long trip to New York, and we stayed there for like almost like a month, right? It was a long time.
We stayed maybe 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, it was a long time. His sister lived there, so we stayed with her. And then after that, we kind of was just like, man, that would have been so cool to vlog us being in New York. Yeah, it was just, we had such a good time. So it was just like, oh, we should have just vlogged it. Anyway, we just didn't do it. So, I don't know, the year.
I guess as time went on and I actually started liking the people that you were subscribed to,
yeah.
Kind of start watching people's vlogs and kind of, oh, it's cool, and really like the conversation really started like, oh, we should do it one day, and then we'll have so many experiences in life, and it's like, man, that would have been so cool just to film that or to have that for memory's sake. And I guess what made me really want to do it was just thinking about our family and our marriage and our kids, and just which was like, oh yeah, we should do it, you know, when we get the money or, you know, the resources to actually do it, then we'll do it.
Yeah.
So, and then that was maybe like a year and a half ago.
No, probably like last year.
Yeah,
like beginning of last year.
So we always thought it would be a good idea just to share our little family with our extended family. Different experiences we'll have in life. I just thought it would be good to share it, and just maybe it could help somebody else, or someone going through something similar. Maybe it'll be a help to another person. Yeah,
we had basically we dealt with like a lot of things in our relationships, and we thought for sure somebody out there was dealing with the same type of stuff that we were dealing with, and we thought it would be cool to, I mean, we've only been married 4 years. So this year, yeah. So we definitely thought that why not share our relationship and different things with other people. And we know that there is definitely the downside of doing that. You know, you always get negative people, you always get negative comments, people that are not very supportive. And we knew that. We talked about that a lot before we started it, and we figured that was fine. We definitely thought that we would have loved to do it more so than to not do it. And we love to do it, and we love to share our lives with other people, because that's just the type of people that we are. And I guess what really pushed us was last year. We had a really rough last year.
Yeah, last year was probably the toughest year we've had as a couple, as husband and wife, and together as our family. Yeah. Sorry, I got a cold, so I might sound a little nasally, but I'm sorry.
He hasn't been crying, he just got
I got a little cold.
Yeah, we wanted to share with you guys, and we hope that you guys appreciate this part of why we started to vlog. So you want this?
Yeah. So what really prompted us to really push for starting YouTube this year was just the year we had last year. It was really tough. My oldest sister passed away, which was very, very traumatic thing for our family. Not just for our family, but for our marriage. That was probably like one of the biggest obstacles that we've had as husband and wife. And it was just just dealing with the grief aspect and the shock and the great loss. My sister and I were really close. We just had like a really good bond, and just, you know, we was just really silly and just, we were almost like friends. And it was just so difficult just to get through that phase.
And it was very difficult. It was different for me and it was different for him, because I had never experienced losing anybody close to me, really. I mean, I lost my grandpa when I was literally like a kid. It never affects you as much as stuff does when you're older and you actually have a relationship with somebody that you really care about and you love.
And being two adults and grown together, and that brother-sister relationship, and we had so much in common. I lived with her for a little while and we really got really close, and just, it was just a really tight-knit bond relationship. Dealing with that and just the shock of it and not really knowing what to do or how to deal with it in a proper way.
And it was so sudden, so it was not easy.
It was
not easy.
You couldn't prepare for it.
No.
So that really put a wedge in our marriage, in our relationship, and it changed me a whole lot. I know mental health is a very touchy subject and a lot of people deal with it, but that was the closest I ever got to being, I would say, depressed or getting in a kind of a mode where I just wanted to be left alone and not really wanted to be, you know, bothered with. And that went on for a while, and just, you know, I saw myself like changing, and just, I was very upset, very angry. And
times he would come home. When he went back to work, he would come home and it would just be like, I didn't really know how to deal with it. Like, so bad. I mean, we both were really hurting, but it was just like coming home, I just wanted him to snap out of it. I'm like, I just wanted him to be better, because I felt like we still have two beautiful little girls here that they need you, we need you, I need you, and your family. It was hard. It was really, really hard. It was rough. Just coming home, you want him to come home, but it was like he came home and he was so sad all the time. One day he was like, do I have sad eyes? I look like I have sad eyes, and I'm like, no, you don't have sad eyes, but I'm like, your eyes are totally sad. But that was rough. That was rough for me, just because I felt like everything got set back so bad, and it was just...
It was a rough time, and just dealing with such devastation, and I don't know, it was so personal to me, and this touched me in such a way. I mean, my sister Lane has affected my life in so many aspects. I tell Chelsea all the time, I feel like she imprinted on my life. I feel like so many decisions, so many attributes that I have, hobbies, my love for cooking and catering, and just different things like that, it's because of her. And just, I felt like I didn't have that. That was just like ripped away from me. Automatically you think you'll run to your wife because it's supposed to be the closest person to you, but it was just so hard to do that. It was really, really hard to do that. And not knowing that I was hurting Chelsea at the same time, just the way I was, the person I was becoming. And Chelsea was just so sweet. Chelsea was so sweet. She would be there, and I wouldn't really take her feelings into consideration, knowing that was her sister-in-law, and I'll come home sometimes and I would see her crying and in the kitchen or doing things around the house, and not knowing she's hurting just as much as I am. And it was just really, really rough.
I definitely felt like my feelings should have came last, because I felt like that was his flesh and blood, his sister. He loved Elena so much and still does, and I felt like you don't have time to cry, Chelsea. You don't have time to be sad. Try to take care of your husband. Try to be there for him. Try to understand how sad he is. And, you know, sometimes he would say, like, I don't want to feel better. You know, I want to be sad today because she's not here anymore, and it is so sad. And that was hard to hear, because I just felt like, what about us? You know, what about your girls? What about me? And it was hard. That's not something that we want to keep a secret, because we know that other people deal with deaths in different situations, and some people don't know how to deal with it. And how people feel about their siblings and their moms and their fathers and their children that pass, how they feel a sense of depression is real. And other people might not understand it, but it's a real thing, and you have to be patient. You have to love that person. You still have to try to, I know it sounds cliche, but trying to put yourself in that person's shoes to understand exactly who this person meant to them, what it meant to them to lose something so important in their life. And that was hard. I never had to do that before, and
yeah, it was difficult for sure. And I don't know how Chelsea just kept, like, it was just, I was going through the motion. I was working, I was coming home. It was just, life was really at like a standstill for me. And I would come home and I have better days, and I'll tell Chelsea, like, maybe I should go see someone or go to a therapist, or just, I didn't know what was there to actually make me feel better, but it definitely took time. And it was just such a devastating just part of our marriage. So going through that experience last year was just quite devastating for us, and just really just coming through the healing process and dealing with that really prompted us to just enjoy each other, you know, while we have each other, and maximize on every moment, and just don't take each other for granted. We were determined, you know, whatever it took, we were gonna start a YouTube channel and just share our lives with whoever wants to watch it, or maybe something that we've went through can be a help to you. And I don't believe that we just go through life and experience things just for ourselves. I feel like
there's definitely a bigger picture, you know.
Yeah.
So
every experience that you go through, yes, is there to make you a better person, to make you have a better marriage, or be a better father, be a better mother. And then it's just a good thing just to share with someone that may be going through something similar. You never know what someone is going through, that you could really be a great help to them. That experience that we went through last year with my sister and my family, that was just like crazy, and just going through it was like unimaginable. Like, how is this happening right now? But now that we're on the other side of it, and the healing is really taking place, and I can look down the road and be like, okay, yeah, that was hurtful, that was so hard. But not knowing, like 2 months after my sister passed away, my first cousin passed away. So it was like, today's our day, tomorrow might be yours. So now we have to turn all that energy and help them heal and be there for them. So it's like, we never want to take the attitude of what we're going through is just for us. Yes, it's making you a better person, make you stronger and wiser, just so you can help somebody else. And I always feel like God doesn't make everything so plain and clear to us, and that He has a reason for that.
We definitely want you to understand, we're not saying that, we're not just talking, we definitely want you guys to understand who we are and what we have gone through, just so that you can understand how much we appreciate our channel and what we are putting into it. Sometimes, you know, like we said, we have a lot of, you know, just day-to-day vlogs, but we want to definitely be more personable with everybody, and we're not trying to make it like, oh, we're just so happy all the time. And you know, we have dealt with some serious stuff, and not just death, but just different things, just being married, different issues that we've had and how we've dealt with them. We have real life issues that we have dealt with, and marriage issues that we have dealt with losing somebody so monumental in our life. That was a big part of our life, and that was really hard. And I can't even believe that we have gone through this video without crying. But it was hard, and stuff happens, and then God has a way of bringing everybody closer together, and you cherish your family so much when things happen.
We want to promote family and love and togetherness, and just share our life with you guys as we grow our little family. We just have 2 kids right now. Maybe we'll have 3 one day. We'll see.
Well, we are excited, and we hope that you guys really enjoy watching our vlogs and our videos, and we hope you enjoyed this particularly video because it's very special to us, the things that we've talked about, and we just hope that you guys can appreciate it.
When we started discussing, like, you know, when to start vlogging and our main objective, just to, you know, give life and hope to someone else, even like young couples. Like this September is our 4th year anniversary, and just to give, you know, a hope or a sense of encouragement to people. So many people have like given up on marriage, and there's still great marriages out there, still people that love each other. We started this vlog with the intention to help people and be a light, or just be an encouragement and just show love and just show that you could go through things in life but still, come on the other side and be stronger from it. But I hope that we can be to you guys. It just made a month that we started vlogging, and we're excited.
Yeah.
We're really, really excited about what's to come, and you guys, it's so funny that everyone has just been really supportive.
So supportive. We have definitely enjoyed vlogging. We thank everybody for being so supportive. It's been amazing.
And we'll do more sit downs like this.
Yeah,
just
definitely.
No type of format, just us
Being a little
vlogging,
raw.
just sit in front of the camera talking.
And hope if we're boring you and
Let
you want to
us
see
know.
something else, tell us, and we definitely will cut back on this. But yeah, we just definitely wanted to share that with everybody.
We're very new at all this and the editing, and sometimes
It's not perfect, but
the
we're
time
working
is
on
here and
it.
there, but I know one thing, we haven't missed a day.
Yeah, we have not missed a day, I promise.
Chelsea had uploaded a vlog during a tornado.
Our internet is a little slower than I would like it, and that's just because of where we live. So a lot of times I have to go to Starbucks, I have to drive to Starbucks, and one particular day was like literally a tornado, and I was like, I'm going to upload this vlog, I will be back.
Really committed.
But that's really all we have for today's video, and we hope that you guys enjoyed it. And if you do want to see some other sit downs, or you have anything else that you guys want to hear, or you have questions about us that you want to know, let us know in the comments below, or on Facebook. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram. Everything is the Sanabria fam. So we thank you guys for joining us.
We have so many exciting things coming up. My little baby brother's graduating in June, and in June we're gonna do a Q&A, whole sit down with my siblings.
Yes, that's gonna
should
be
really nice.
so fun. So you guys have to stay tuned for that. We're definitely doing a siblings Q&A. So if you do have questions for them,
pulling my mouth now.
yeah, definitely let us know. And also stay tuned, because we have a how we met video coming up, and that's gonna be really, really, really cool. We have something really special we want to do for that one. So definitely stay tuned for that. And yeah. So alright, you guys, that's it for today's vlog. And subscribe down below if you haven't already, and leave a comment, show some love, give us a big thumbs up. And we love you guys.